I joined chat and you're talking shit. Big Pippin, are you seriously gonna be? First off, I am absolutely shocked you're here. Because the Eagles are, no, I'm not talking shit. I'm just talking about how terrible your team is. I'm shocked you're here, Big Pippin. Number one, because the Eagles are playing. And if I was you, I'm like, I'll watch the Eagles instead of watching Cap Stream. And then number two, I really want to watch the debate. Dude, how do none of you guys like want to watch the debate? Like the first debate was just fucking insane. Like seriously. The New York Giants may be trash, but I will stay a fan of them. That's good for a gaming nerd. I mean the Wizards are trash too, but I'm not gonna give up on the Wizards just because they suck like every year. We're all Zoomers. Yeah, but you guys are all. Here's the thing. That would make sense if you guys were like too young to vote, right? But I don't think there's any. Maybe Boom Gang. He might be like the only prominent member of our stream who can't vote. Like every single other person, like all of you guys can vote. Like maybe Selza when we first started streaming can't vote, but Selza's old enough to vote now. And Big Pimpin says his vote doesn't matter. That is, well, hold on. For some reason, I keep thinking you live in Pennsylvania, but you don't. You just root for Pennsylvania teams. You live in Jersey. Jersey's usually a blue state, right, Big Pimpin? It doesn't matter. You should always vote. I'm no American. Okay, that's a good reason not to care then. I joined chat to say, I'm not gonna be here because of the game. Irony. Yeah, we're liberal. Okay, that's what I was like. Jersey is probably a blue state, so I guess you figure if you're red, then it doesn't matter what you vote for. You should still, even if your state chat is an overwhelming majority, you should still vote. Although I have to admit, I probably would feel like I think I would feel indifferent, right? Like if I lived in California and I was just a staunch Republican, conservative, like I would feel pretty like the last president to flip California to be red was like Ronald Reagan, and that was in the 1980s, chat. I wasn't even born yet, so that was what 40 years ago. California is like always blue, you know what I mean? Texas is like always red. So yeah, if you live in one of those states and you like are the opposite party, you're kind of fucked. One more year until I can vote. Says, hey, what's up, Boot Gang? Boot Gang, I hate the break. So I got a letter in the mail, chat, and it showed me my voting record, right? have any of you guys ever actually seen your voting? I've never seen my voting record, right? It doesn't show who you voted for every person, but it shows all the general elections. And I just realized that like the 2-year elections, the ones that I guess are just for senators, I never voted in those. I only vote for I only vote in presidential years. So the state is like kind of calling me out and being like, you don't vote enough. Which to that I'm like who actually votes for the 2-year elections? Like seriously, no, I don't think anyone does that, or at least not a lot of people do that. But yeah, the state, what's it called? Reagan and Nixon were both from California, so they voted for him. I don't know if Nixon won it. I just know Ronald Reagan won like basically every state. I believe in Reagan's second election, which I don't even know who it was against. It may have been against Walter Mondale, who he fucking mopped. In Ronald Reagan's second election, he won 49 states. Like chat, if I ever become president, like I'm gonna be like fucking Reagan, bro. Like, do you guys know how fucking impossible that is? To win 49 states out of 50? That means literally everyone likes you. Like, everyone that is fucking insane. 49 states out of 50? Seriously, that's people basically saying you're like tier 0. Like, you're doing everything right, which is nearly impossible because Americans don't really agree on like, well, I don't know. Maybe the country wasn't this divided. Like, or definitely wasn't this divided as it is now. But to win fucking 49 states out of 50... I couldn't even believe that he did that until I actually looked at the map. So yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna be like a Reagan type president. Chat. Nixon won 49 states both times. What? No. Oh my God. What? No. Nixon. I think you're talking about Reagan. Didn't Nixon? Hold on. Who did Nixon beat to become president? I still can't believe we elected that motherfucker president. Because you know what? Yeah, I think you're right. I think Nixon did win twice. Because Nixon got, what is it called when they fucking bring you up on charges, chat? Nixon might have won by the biggest margin ever. Best president. Oh no. Most fuck. I'm trying to think of what it is when they fucking like impeach. Didn't we impeach Nixon? Wait, did I say the N-word? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That just slipped. Nixon got impeached and Gerald Ford became president. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The ridiculousness of Twitch chat made that slip out of it. I can't believe you guys said that. Nixon might have won by the big. How? Watergate. No wonder he's voting for Trump. Nixon election. How did he convince that what? So he was 1972. Wow. Cap call tells of the N-word on street. Tier 1. No, this is not tier 1. This is like tier -1. Oh, actually, that's exactly what you guys. Yeah, this is how. Chat, you guys do know about like Richard Nixon, right? Although, is Nixon actually more corrupt than most? I feel like he's not corrupt. I feel like he just, he's corrupt, but it's not like he was more. He just got caught. Like maybe his corruptness was like pretty normal, to be honest. The original God King. So if he won in 1972, hold on. I'm interested to see who he went against. Richard M. Nixon with 520 points. Yeah, I want to see who he ran against. All right, so that's Nixon. Yay, politics. George McGovern. I never heard of this guy. I mean, he still got a lot of votes, but yeah, that's, if he lost by 20 million votes, like that's, or 18 million, that's kind of getting fucking smashed. And then, so if he went in 1972, he must have won again in 1976, maybe. Neba had govern in his name and still got clapped. Okay, hold on. So this was the Gerald Ford versus, so then 68 must be. Yeah, must be 68. Nixon. Oh, okay, hold on. I think I know what happened, chat. Maybe I'm wrong about this, but I think the reason Nixon might have clapped this first guy, chat, is wasn't JFK the president and then JFK died? Or maybe I'm wrong. Cause I feel like Nixon and JFK were both politicians around the same time. And JFK was like super beloved by everybody. Cause he was looked at as like young, attractive, had like a gorgeous wife. Everyone loved him. And I think Lyndon Johnson maybe became president after JFK got assassinated. I gotta look up JFK, but I thought Nixon and JFK were like presidents around the same time. Maybe I'm just wrong about that. Maybe the time frame's like off. JFK sexiest president. Oswald didn't like him. Okay, hold on. So Nixon became president in 1968. Okay. So then in 64, this is Lyndon Johnson. I think he was JFK's vice president. Oh, okay. So yeah, I guess they were. Is this Nixon? Oh, that's not. Hold on. It was. Dude, that's so bizarre. I knew it. That's what I thought. Chat, hold on. That is so bizarre that you guys were like, Nixon won by the largest margin ever. Because I was like, that doesn't make sense. I was like 99% certain. I was like, didn't JFK run against Nixon and like completely clap him? That's so crazy. How could Nixon lost? He lost the race for the White House and then like 10 years later became president? That's so bizarre. Like, when has that ever happened? Like that never happened. Usually, chat, in my lifetime, every single person who was like lost an election, they never come back to be like relevant ever. Like once you lose, you're basically done. That's so insane. JFK beat Nixon, and then like 10 years later, Nixon became president twice. That's why I thought Nixon was the president, and then JFK beat him, and then JFK died, and Lyndon Johnson became president. Rip Hillary. It's not just Hillary; it's everybody. Like I don't know. I'm gonna just list off some names. I don't know if you guys know these people. Like Bill Clinton beat Bob Dole. Bob Dole like never did anything else again. Barack Obama beat John McCain. Like, you can still be a senator, but you never get like back to that like legitimate presidency. Like, you don't get back there. George Bush beat John Kerry. He beat Al Gore. Like, usually when you lose, like, you're like basically washed. Like, you don't get back to that level, chat. You know what I mean? Ain't Bob Dole got a fruit company? Wait, is Dole Fruit? Is that actually Bob Dole's company? JFK almost caused a nuclear war. Yeah, but he's still the sexiest president though, so I don't care. Is Dole actually Bob Dole's company? That's dope. I have no idea. Bob Dole ran for president when I was like, I don't know, like 8 Shatners. Like, I don't really remember. I just remember the name. I can't wait for Randall to teach me American history. Nixon lost because he looked like shit on TV during the debate. Is that true? I have no idea. I thought Nixon lost, Big Pimpin', because people just like JFK was just so different. Like, I'm not trying to be Cap or Pride or anything, but JFK was like, it would be like if fucking Brad Pitt or somebody like ran for president. Maybe not Brad Pitt like now, but it's kind of like he was young, sexy, had a hot wife. He was like the complete opposite of what you would think in a politician. Like, politician is old white guy, like old dusty white dude. You know what I mean? And JFK was like this young, sexy guy in his 40s with a hot wife. And I think people were just like, holy shit, this guy's like way different than what we know. And sometimes that works, you know? Young white guy. He was also good looking. Like, that's also relevant. Yeah, like JFK wasn't just young. Like, you can't just be a young white guy and become president. Like, JFK was also like, he was good looking, you know? History with Cap G. Watch the debate so we can not vote Trump for looking like shit. I remember Dole because of the Simpsons episode. I remember he was in Family Guy. Yeah, I remember Bob Dole more for like Family Guy, but I know that he went against Clinton and lost. Like how Obama won. Yeah, well, yeah. Obama was like charismatic, but I think when Oprah backed Obama, that was like, to me, that was pretty much a wrap. And honestly, chat, the worst thing the Republicans could have done, again, I can't even say this isn't a political stream because that's like impossible. The worst thing that the Republicans could have done is to run an old white guy against Obama. Like, that was the dumbest thing ever. Is they went right back to the well and were like, run an old white guy against them. Every single young person basically in the country, like 90%, Obama just carried all the young votes. Like, he smashed John McCain. Like, that election wasn't even close. That was the dumbest thing they could have. They should have nominated a woman or something. But to run an old white guy against an enthusiastic black dude from Chicago, like, come on, you're not gonna win. Like, maybe if that election was in like the 50s, you would have won. But in 2012, 2008, wasn't gonna work. Glad that changed. Women in office. You know what? I kind of want to say something, chat, but I feel like you guys will cancel me. Look, this is not conjecture. All I'm just gonna say this. Every single time a woman has been on the ballot for the presidency, chat, they've lost. Every single time. Is there a pattern, or is there a pattern? I'm just saying, because Walter, one of the dudes who ran against Reagan, he was a Democrat. His name was, I believe, Walter Mondale. And I didn't know his running mate was a woman. It was a white chick. And he got smashed. He only won 1 state. Or no, I think he won like 3 states or so. He got smashed. He got smashed by Reagan. And then obviously John McCain had Sarah Palin. He got smashed too. Hillary Clinton ran. She didn't get smashed. She actually won she just fucking threw the election. And then now we have Kamala Harris. So, I mean, if you're 0-4, chat, what does that? If you're 0-3, like, what does that tell you? Get your tryhards ready. No, I mean, not try. Come on, bro. I'm just saying, like, Big Pimpin'. If you were 0-3, would you do the same thing that has gotten you to 0-3? That's all I'm saying. I got my finger on the clip button. Press 1 if you're gonna clip this when Cap G. You're gonna clip this and save it for when Cap G tries to become a senator. Press 1 if you're gonna clip this and then upload it to YouTube on the day before I run for senator. One day, I'm actually gonna have to like get thousands of YouTube videos stricken down when I try to become senator, chat.